Good afternoon. It is match day live. Juve versus Milan. Everyone, welcome in, and please do not forget to like and subscribe to the video. And yeah, I'll be going solo for the first little bit. German Dave should be joining along with me. I just have some Sunday family obligations, but yeah, get down in the description. Got your X, your Instagram, the Discord. The link to the Spotify, got it all. Yeah, it's all there. It's how you keep in touch. Discord is lively as always, along with the Singapore Grand Prix. Bunch of F1 fans in there as well, if that's your jam. But for now, we have Juve Milan, the return of Max Allegri, and of course Adrien Rabiot. Yeah, an emotional night. I think it's gonna be perhaps an emotional night for some people. The game really could go either way, and I think it's going to be an exciting one. Juve Milan usually does produce something to cheer about for somebody, anyways. There will be cheering one or the other, usually some sort of drama. But I mean, respected opponents as well. It's not like a Juve Inter or even Milan Inter. I guess the common denominator is that Inter is shit, and the rest of us can play nice. But of course, that's just a gentleman's respect between the teams once they do hit the pitch. Man, there's a lot. There's a lot to prove tonight, I think. More so for maybe Tudor and Allegri. But of course, we have some players. We do have to get into the lineup. We've heard Openda starting, David starting. Funny enough, Lavic was not in the mix to start. Same on Milan's side. He was going to play alongside Jimenez, or sorry, Pulisic, and it looks like it is Jimenez tonight. But first, man, this just came in 40 minutes ago. Maybe we need to start with this. I guess it's a bit of a monologue, so bear with me. We do have a bit of time before we start the game. English translation, of course. This is coming from the Cordova Sud, the Ultras. Naturally begins with Mr. Allegri returning to turn as an opponent. Let's be honest, he'll never truly be an opponent. He is and always will be one of us, even from the other side of the barricade. Because Allegri divided opinions so much, his football wasn't always spectacular, but it was always effective. Some numbers will remain forever. 5 Scudetti, 5 Coppa Italia titles, 2 Supercoppa, and unforgettable European nights. A tireless worker who arrived in the ashes left by Antonio Conte, who described Juventus as a club with only 10 euros in its wallet and unable to afford a €100 restaurant. Yet Allegri took us all the way to Berlin. He was criticized for leaning on Conte's foundation, yet he built a new powerhouse squad that took us within touching distance of the dream in Cardiff. Not only did he lead the first cycle of success, but also sat on that fiery bench no one wanted, a club in disarray. Juventus, amid chaos through penalties, leadership changes, and absent directors, he still led Juve to lift another Coppa Italia. And above all, the class with which he defended Juventus from outside attacks, including foreign media and shocking refereeing errors, such as in the Coppa Italia final, delivering a fiery showdown against Rocchi. Critics will say he earned a lot of money, rightly so, because he's a professional, and what a professional he was. The cover image captures how much Allegri loved us, sitting on the advertising board, savoring for one last time his wonderful fans celebrating a trophy won. An unworthy club denied you the chance to receive the well-deserved embrace of the Juventus family, but that day, mister, is coming. Because even if you didn't always entertain us, my God, how much joy you gave us, mister. Welcome home, Massimiliano Allegri. That was a bit of a speech there, but that from the Cordova Sud. Probably one of the most intelligent things I've heard from them in a while. So good on you, Cordova Sud. But yeah, I can't disagree with any of that. They're right. I mean, there was a ups and downs. He did take us to the dance. We didn't actually get the Champions League, but we were in touch and distance. There was, you know, just throughout controversy. So much controversy. But that's the emotion of the night tonight. In just a few moments to kick off there, Mr. Tudor, the incumbent now, trying to hold on to a job with recent rumors. This certainly is going to be a litmus test on his future. Allegri working with a decent Milan squad who, well, no longer in first after today's results. However, coming into the weekend in first on goal differential. Like a decent squad, but he doesn't really have this team figured out quite yet in terms of a starting lineup. We talked about this a bit on Friday, but let's look at Milan's starting lineup first off. We have a 3-5-2, Magnan in net, Pavlovic, Gabbia, Tomori in the back three. Along the midfield is Bartasaghi, Rabiot, Modric, Fofana, and Salamakers. And up top, you have Pulisic and Jimenez. The biggest focal point is Modric, obviously, now in this lineup. We get to see him for the first time. Juventus does. The return of Rabiot. Salamakers definitely has his highlights. He can show up for a game. Bartasaghi, Fofana, I'm serviceable. Not expecting tons from them tonight. Maybe the weaker points in the squad. Up top, of course, Jimenez not having the greatest of years. Pulisic doing decent. So expect something from him. And then the back line is much like our back line. They're people that can maybe do things. Stop a ball, hopefully. Sorry, getting to the comments here from Vince. He's coming in as well as Dan. How's it going? Difficult match. Of course, it's going to be a difficult match. Always will be. So let's look at our lineup now. Di Gregorio in net for this 3-4-2-1 classic Tudor style. Gatti, Rugani, and Kelly. Thank you. The situation is Cabal out for 6 weeks or so, give or take. Assessment in a couple weeks. We don't really know how that's going to turn out just yet. Bit of a relapse, perhaps, in his injury status, as well as Bremer now being managed a lot more heavily. So Rugani finally getting the call up, I think rightly so. Not that there's much option here. There really isn't, because getting called up from the next gen for his first appearance in the first team, Pedro Felipe is coming in on the bench as well. So this is what we got. Got the Rugani Kelly. The midfield of Kalulu as your right. Locatelli, McKennie as your mids. Cambiasso as your left. Your attacking mids of Conceição and Yildiz. And Jonathan David gets the start up top. I like this. Not so much because David's been great lately, because he hasn't. More so that Vlahovic is better off the bench, and I think David can run at them for 60 minutes or so, and then Vlahovic can do some damage. We do have a bench. We might as well look at the benches here for both teams. So Brizzoli, Perrine, of course. There's Felipe coming in. Kostic, Mario Thuram, Hoop, Ajic, Vlahovic, Grova, and Openda. Those are some decent names that can come off the bench for Juve. Milan. To scroll through this. Let's zoom out so I don't have to scroll so much. So of course your two keepers, Petrarella, Terracciano, Odogu, the Vinter, Ethakami. For defenders, Loftus-Cheek, Ricci for mids, and Nkunku and Leal as attackers. Not as deep of a bench. Leao is absent so far this season. 21 minutes played. So when you look at the rest of them, yeah, we have to hope that Tudor has some sort of game management tonight, and we sure as hell know that Allegri does. So this is what this game is going to come down to, I think, at the end of the day, is experience. from the benches. If the players don't have a night, like a night to remember, they're just locked on for whatever reason. I mean, this is Juve Milan. This is going to be tight, and it's going to come down to the fine details. So that's advantage Allegri. I don't care if you're a detractor of him or not. Like he is much more tactically sound than Tudor is. Straight up. No conversation there. Now does Tudor's style, just breed a bit more excitement because it's always on the attack. It's high press, which also leaves openings in the rear for counterattack. So, I mean, from a neutral standpoint, absolutely, it's more exciting. But, I mean, we are going to see, honestly, like 3 minutes now. I'm super intrigued today. Cyril coming in, prediction. Mad Max wins it for Juve, 90 plus 30 seconds. It will be one of those games, I fear. It's going to go down to the wire. It is going to be stressful. Very stressful. So there is Allegri there. And Rabiot shaking and hugging and Yildiz. They're in the tunnel now. And yeah, he is eerily chill. Like Max, relax. That is the experience. Oh, man. So, what else is there before we get the kickoff here? Yeah, clear night as well. The weather's beautiful. 17. It's in the teens. It's obviously cooling down in the evening, but just a beautiful night for football. Not a cloud in the sky. They're showing the sky right now, and yeah, just clear. So temperature, weather, not going to be an issue. Oh yes, the Arsenal scouts are in the stadium tonight. That is interesting. So obviously they're for both teams. They're not just going to show up for one or the other. But there's a lot of links lately. Teams looking at Yildiz. I don't know if that's just rumors or an easy connection, but Yildiz is getting looks from around the footballing world. He is turning into that class. He is getting noticed. Interesting as well in the press conferences, Allegri saying this isn't a revenge game. He's just here to play some football, to play his game. Got nothing against Juve. I mean, he might have something against certain individuals, a situation, but overall, as the organization, I think he's larger than that. And then Tudor, talking about Modric in particular, they did play together on the national team at one point. So there's a personal relationship there. And he jokingly says, as he's kind of glazing him a bit, he's like, I hope he does well, but I hope tonight he's shit. So, bit of a funny quirk or a little jab at his friend Modric there. But at least he's lighthearted as well. And the stadium sold out tonight. Players are on the pitch. I'm going to get the scoreboard ready for everyone here now. Hopefully Dave can join us soon. There's the scoreboard. We are last time. I'm going to just refresh my stream, make sure that we haven't already had kickoff. No, I think I slowed it down by refreshing the stream. Well, looks like it might be a bit of a delay. I'm sorry for that. That's, I guess, just the way she's going to go. This is Fubo TV for you guys, everyone. Dirty Para. Yo, hope your day was nice, Dave. Wish everyone a fun game. Let's go. Yes. Day was all right. Been busy. Keeping busy. I've been so busy that I have all these chores that have been piling up. And what does your name mean? I've been wondering. Dirty Para. You don't mind sharing what that's all about. This piques my curiosity. Yeah, this stream has to be delayed. Let me know if it's delayed on your end or if things are kicking off already. It's a little annoying when they do this. But I'll sync up when things are underway. Looks like just moments now. And there is the whistle. We'll sync up at the 15-second mark. It's about when I get the clock on board. But it is Milan starting off and quickly out of bounds. We get the sync now. There we go. All right. We're all locked up, ready to go. And that throw in also just gets turned over right away. So scrappy to begin. And there is Modric. Too bad Dash can't join us today either. Maybe he'll fly in halftime, depending on what's going on. But Dash as well was a fan of Max. He at least was a fan of him not moving on with a lack of suitable replacements. Because we were not Mota fans. We gave him a chance. But yeah. Even though Max wasn't exciting and didn't necessarily bring anything fresh, the belief amongst everyone here at the channel, as Milan have an early attack. But yeah, the belief, the channels, that there was not a more suitable, available coach to replace Allegri and that he should not have been sacked. But regardless. Okay, so para means money in Turkish, and it's kind of a slang meme for us in Germany to say this. Okay. I would have never guessed that. I had no idea. That's why I asked. Thank you. Dirty money. There's Rugani. Funny enough, finally getting a return against Allegri. Rugani was always kind of one of Allegri's chosen sons, with DeCilio and those other like fourth and deeper string defenders, right? Just those, for whatever reason. Just because of their dedication, their blue collarness, not because of their skill, but just their dedication to the team and to sit on the bench, come on when required. And here he is, Rugani, coming on when required. Nice head into the box. McKennie can't get enough on that. But a good ball in. David heads it down to McKennie, who just whiffs on it. But decent link up, cross into the box. Obviously, how are you going to open up some space there? You have to attack Milan, just like Milan have to attack Juve. Both have a fairly weak back line. Can be exposed, so both teams do have offensive options. Could argue that Milan has a very creative option in Modric. And I mean, and that's beautiful too, alongside Rabiot, who's just more of a bully in the midfield, just a physical midfielder. Oh, and we do have a German Dave flying in here. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Just, I mean, the game is only 3.5 minutes in, but the intrigue of the evening is heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I wear my Ferrari cap today to just as a piece of remembrance to Lewis's break on those last 2 laps.
Oh, man. Another day. Just another day.
Just another day. Dude, P2 at the Constructors is out of reach, man.
Well, it's not out of reach, but that's keeps swinging
uh
back and forth. It swung
it
back and forth all season.
it feels out of reach, honestly. Mercedes has been on a better run of form.
Yeah,
At
then
least with one
but
car.
but Mercedes, they just disappear all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So we'll see. See, I'm wearing my I just bought this. Both my shirt and my hat bought yesterday. Hit the outlet stores. Got some good deals. Wearing my Toronto Blue Jays hat. They beat the Yankees last night in the first game of the division series in the playoffs. Fuck you, Yankees.
Is it something special to beat the Yankees these days?
Well, it's the playoffs, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just you're beating the Yankees in the playoffs. Toronto and the Yankees finished even on points for the top
Oh,
of the
okay.
American League. However, their head-to-head, Toronto was better, so Toronto ended up coming in first. So New York and Boston had to play for the wild card spot to play Toronto. So obviously New York won, and here we go. Game one out of the way. So I'm celebrating. Next game starts at 4, so in just over an hour. So lots of sports this weekend. It's crazy.
Yep.
With this Sunday afternoon of Milan and Juventus. I'm just tossed into Di Gregorio's hands.
And the Eagles are playing right now.
Yes, and then the NFL, of course. The NHL and the NBA are just about to start up.
Yep.
Nuts. At least football here is going on an international break, so there's a little of a pause in the league play at least.
Dave, can you do me a favor again with the game?
Oh yes.
Because I tried with the zone again and my stream was 1.5 minutes behind, so
I am putting it in the walk and talk room.
right.
That vacant room that you never use because you haven't
Yeah.
been walking or talking.
Have been walking on talking for a while. Thank you very much.
Welcome. So this game, going back to Milan, and that is the focus of the day. It definitely has the potential to be absolutely boring as hell.
No.
But it maybe not. How we
It could
feeling?
no, it could be absolutely boring because it is two pragmatic coaches going at it. But we also saw fireworks when we faced Inzaghi last season. So
Mhm.
this still in the end could be a weird dick measuring contest from Tudor and Max and oh yeah, my offense is better than yours. And God knows, it may be a 3-3 in the end, but I have a good feeling about the games.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
Max was so chill. You know, like when a serial killer is being
Yep.
interrogated by the cops and
Yep.
he's just like
Yep.
smiling.
Absolutely.
Scary man. Never thought I'd see Loka versus Luka Modric.
Thought.
They they've played against each other before, have they not?
Oh yeah, like we
Yeah.
faced them. We faced them in didn't
And
we
like even
face them in the Champions League
I want to say we have recently. But was
and I think
Modric injured when we played?
and at the Club World Cup, was he?
I
Did
think
he
he might have
play
been
there?
injured. I don't know if he played. There was I don't know. I can't remember now.
No.
Somebody will fact check. Somebody with a big memory. But I'm pretty sure they both played. Maybe even on the international level, they might have played each other. You know.
Oh yeah.
But again, who knows?
So I have a glass of water and, to lean back.
The Corona.
Maybe we get something interesting.
No, maybe. Right now it is Juve moving the ball around nicely. Yildiz and Cambiasso interchanging down low on the left.
By the way, Arsenal is looking very heavily at Yildiz.
Yes, their scouts are in the house. Oh, that ball went out, I'm pretty sure. Yep. What are your absolute favorite UV players at the moment in our current team?
Favorites is a stretch because I'm not in love with any of the current players, I believe.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think my favorite is Bremer. And just because at least he fights for the team, I think it's Locatelli.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
it.
and then of course because of the talent, I still like Yildiz, but it's not like back then the players you fall in love with, like that changed for me a long time ago. Overall in football, yeah.
You know what? Chiellini is still on the team technically, if you think about it in the sense of the bigger
Yeah,
picture.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still going with Chiellini.
yeah.
Now on the
I
board of directors. Yeah, there's my answer. Sticking to it. He was my favorite when he played as well. Him and Buffon.
yeah.
And again, notice they're not attacking players. Oh, nice into the box, McKennie. He just can't settle her down. But they're getting the ball into the box at least, Juve, at the moment.
That's something. I take it.
Better than what Milan has done so far. Oh, that is a foul on Fofana. Kenny kind of following through on the ball, clipping Fofana. Should be a Milan ball. Yeah, they're giving it back.
By the way, I have a new camera angle. How is this one?
It is
It-
different.
It's more on the left side now. Or was this like straight into my face better?
I don't know, let the people decide. You get to see a bit more of your background. Like it has more interesting of an angle.
Yeah.
But it does look down on you a bit more.
Yeah. And I wanted to fill up that white space that you see up there. I wanted to fill that as well with with man sound panels, those foamy ones, and
Yeah.
maybe a bit of decor or something. I think of something.
All my soundproofing is from packaging. You can't see any of it, but it's just from like.
Yeah, but those are great.
Well, because I mean, I'll steal the stuff from work as well, because in
Yeah.
aviation, all the like
Yeah.
sensitive gyros and stuff come with super thick
Yeah,
foam.
yeah, yeah.
So like whatever if they're gonna go throw it out, I'll just take like a
Dude,
garbage bag that's the foam.
and honestly, you can't tell me that foam is not like equal quality to what you can buy in your local like
Oh,
store.
it's protecting like a $200,000 gyro. So yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
what I'm saying. So it must be good.
yeah. So whatever. Don't look pretty, but she works. Eco looking for a cut in, no options. And Milan just defensively sound looking at the moment. Weak when we're rushing at them. That's the thing, right? Just like ours, that
Yeah.
weak 3-man back line.
Yeah.
Run at them, but when they're settled in,
I like that we look active at least. Like that's the yeah. Like if you give me activity and at least we are moving and passing and trying, that's already a good start.
What's Allegri doing? Talking to his assistant coaches, leaning that bald head on the
It's so
dugout.
weird. It's so weird seeing him here, right? In the stadium again.
I don't know. It's like an old friend.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't mean negative. Like it it's a like warm, fuzzy feeling. Oh, he's back.
Dirty Para is a Loca Ultra.
Okay.
Yeah, there are people that or obviously go hard on Loca. There are the people that hate him. I think we fall somewhere in the center.
Yeah, we are pretty measured. It's not like I did a video trashing his passing and build-up skills.
Yeah, and that was under
No, but
Allegri.
but 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 we did that video, like, is it a year ago by now
Oh,
already?
no, it was more than that. That was an Allegri era.
Yeah. And, yeah, we talked about his, because some, like, football stat channels were glazing his passing stats. And yeah, we just did a video debunking because a lot of it was side passing, and technically Bremer had more progressive passes
Yeah,
than Locatelli.
they looked at just the overall passing stat, not what those
The
passes
the
were.
the total numbers, how many passes arrived, and passes in the opponent half, and those were still like a lot of side passes because we had Kostic left side, and I forgot who was playing on. What was it? Cambiaso on the right side at that point still. I forgot honestly,
Oh, it's
but
probably
they
also McKenny and
yeah, but our wing backs were sitting pretty high, and we were like side passing it around the whole time, and that's the reason why his passing numbers were inflated.
yeah. But
But
regardless,
overall, I like him, man. He's a fighter, like, and that's
yeah,
what I want from a player.
he's also kind of perpetually played out of position. Like he's been shoehorned into this defensive midfielder position, which you could argue he's more of an eight, like a Mazzala, and he's been
Yeah,
shoehorned to play deeper, and that's not like that deep lying playmaker role. He's forced into that. Like he can do it, but he shouldn't be the primary choice to do so.
yeah.
Hold on though, looking for a bit of a counter. Hilda's coming back defensively.
Oh, that's not fair.
That's what.
Get up.
Come on, Fafana looking for a penalty in the box. I didn't see anything there. Yeah, not a whole lot. He felt the contact in the box and just dropped himself. Yeah, good that they're not calling out. You say even on Vlahovic there last week, right? Do you call simulation on those?
The referee looking at something, or oh, he's no,
I
he was just waiting. Okay.
didn't even check the referee. It is Marco Guida. So I mean,
Oh,
one of the veterans,
oh,
as would be required for a game like this. I think they don't put a Rapuanu in a game like this or any Serie A game anymore. He was the Verona ref. If you didn't catch that, the one that got relegated to Serie B.
oh, okay.
Rapuano, bastard.
Huh.
Oh man,
They
I went
deserved.
I went to my nephew's little league game. and I wasn't sure from my angle if it was a goal. It was one of those really sharp angle ones,
Yeah.
shot from the outside, and sometimes they look like they're in, but they just wrap around the post and go into the side
Yeah.
netting.
Yeah.
But yeah, the player's like, no, like it went in the net. So, I mean, obviously everyone started complaining, like if there's no hole in the net, which you're supposed to check before the game anyways.
Yeah.
Like how do you call it a non-goal? The ball was either in the net or it wasn't in the net.
Yeah.
You know? Like so we call it a non-goal and we're just like, but how? Like how
Yeah.
do you logically call that a non-goal if you had to pick the ball out of the net?
There was an instance, I don't know if you remember, it was a Bayern player, I forgot who it was. That was before VAR was implemented. Was it Mandzukic maybe at that time? I think that was Mandzukic at Bayern. He hit the side of the net, but the ball still went in. So it was given as a goal because the referee didn't see it going through the side netting in.
Yeah.
And back then they weren't checking the side net with, now they're hitting it with like the linesmen are hitting it with a flag and checking for if there are any holes or damages in the net of the goal.
Yeah.
And that came from that goal, funny enough.
Okay. Nice. Well, there you go.
Yeah. And I think that was given as a goal at that time. And yeah, they couldn't take it back. They found the hole like after the game, I believe.
But that's like a
But
freak accident though.
yeah, but there was like no VAR back then to check it as well. So
Yeah.
it was a good goal at that point.
I mean that happens. This was a slack net yesterday, so it's not like I mean the balls were not being hit very hard by these
Dude,
kids.
you can't lose the ball there, man.
And here's Milan on the counterattack. Pulisic. Rugani slowed him up just
No.
enough, and he trips over
Yes.
his own feet.
Oh my God, what the hell are you?
They fell
Why are
asleep.
Why do we pass the ball inside our own box like that?
Oh my
Jesus,
god! I
we
mean,
survived.
this
We
is why
survived
you
with that scare.
this is why you put Rugani in the center of that when you don't have other options.
Oh my God, dude! Can we stop with these passes?
I don't know what Pulisic is complaining about. I don't know if Rugani did anything.
Dude, run! You had space. Run with it, Luca. Run. There was so much space in front of
Locaine
you.
couldn't run with it. But here's Chico running with it. Does he find the space? Cuts in! And oh, come on, McKennie again!
Missed the ball. Oh my God. Got you at the front, so that means craziness.
Team's opening up. Loca with the bicycle
Oh,
to nowhere.
oh shit. That, yeah.
Well, that's pretty easy, I think. The hand of God, if there was VAR.
Oh yeah.
It just would have been called back and would have never been talked about again.
And also the Wembley goal, like Germany's versus England.
Oh, the like, are you talking about?
Yeah, the one where nobody knew whether it was was whether the ball was over the line with the full diameter.
Yeah, something. There's a game I think that happened again this weekend. I don't know. I didn't actually read it, but yeah, those goal line. Now that we have the down firing cameras, makes it pretty straightforward. But yeah, without that, you get that a lot in hockey, especially if the goalie smothered it with the glove.
Come on, push it.
No,
Co-
the wall
Can't
is
look.
there, and Loka going down. He gets a high boot, holding his hand, his elbow. See where he gets hit. All right in the dick.
Oh,
That's why he's down.
ah, oh
Oh,
my God.
well,
Wow.
like Gilda's got kicked with the ball in the nuts last week, and
Can someone check? Is Locatelli a father already? Because it might have been a
I think he is.
alright. Because
Yeah.
now chances are over after that tackle. Jesus.
He got raked. How's he gonna take this kick right now, man? Let him breathe.
I hope his family planning is done, man.
Oh, nice. I mean, decent for a guy that just got kicked in the nuts. What did Rainier just do? He just ran it. Oh, he ran into I don't know who it was. One of his defenders. This is embarrassing. That was Rabiot.
Oh,
Rabiot knocked him over.
yeah, but David blocked Rabiot, I believe, and then ran into.
Yeah, he like cut him off. Oh, bad pass for Salamakers, and then tripping.
Oh, bad shot. But okay. Oh,
Kalulu.
that was Kalulu. That's why.
Kalulu,
Okay.
yeah. Long range chip puts it nowhere. I mean, quick thinking, right decision. You suck. You can't shoot, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get a new cable. Keeps on cutting in and out.
USB-C or
HDMI.
ah.
It's the adapter from like micro to the standard.
Ah, gotcha.
My
Yeah.
wife was using it, like she bent it over 90 degrees, and I just like bent it back, and it's as long
Ouch.
as I don't move it, it's good.
Yeah.
Anything she touches electronic, she somehow destroys.
It happens.
Milan having troubles now moving the ball forward. And it goes back and forth like this. This is yeah, I mean there's similar teams that have a slightly different philosophy on how to go about it, but the end state is kind of the same. They're both just shitty enough teams as well that somebody's gonna make a mistake.
Oh yeah. Dude, we almost cost ourselves.
Currently it's Milan with it. It's sort of chasing the ball around.
As long as Jimenez and Pulisic are marked, that's
Organi is on Pulisic, which I'm sure that's his one job today, to stay on Pulisic.
by the way, I don't know why, but I feel so much more assured with Rugani in the backline.
Because he actually doesn't suck.
Yeah.
He's a defensive defender. Everyone else is this like hybrid ball playing wing back something or other.
Modern bullshit, yeah.
That's actually, I don't know if you played FC 26 yet, but one of the like center back training positions, whatever play styles, I guess.
Yeah.
Is actually what do they call it? Like wide back? They have a new one that references like playing out on the left or the right.
Oh, okay.
As a center back. It's not in the
Yeah.
wing back or left back role. It's weird.
But it's about damn time, man. I think they saved that for all the Arsenal center backs that play fullback.
Maybe Deco crosses the box. David can't jump on it. Out of his reach.
Shit.
It bounced by a couple players. I think David didn't expect to have the ball get to him in the first place. So he laid off for a rebound and just wasn't in position to jump on that.
Did you see Barcelona got slapped by Sevilla?
Did they?
4-1 for Sevilla.
Nice. My shadow team.
Yeah. Now we have to send Dash once to a La Liga game as a correspondent, you know. Oh,
was that Rabiot launching? Yeah, he puts it just over the bar. Decent attempt from range.
like you're the Sevilla guy, I'm the Valencia guy, so we need to send Dash now.
Get him. I don't know.
Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah, something that. Osusano. How do you say it? Osusanu?
Osasuna.
Osasuna. Yeah, I
Osasuna.
can't even say it right. Something that he'll trip over every time he says it.
Yeah, Rayo Vallecano, he will at least like have a nice time because it's Madrid.
Rayo Vallecano. That's how to say it in American.
Oh yeah.
And they just can't get these finishing touches put together, Juve. Throwing the Rabiot ball again. Funny though, because we begged him to take those shots for Juve, and he
Yeah.
rarely did.
Yeah. But Rabiot scored a lot of goals for us, man. Like he was a very decent goal scorer for us.
Yeah, some years, contract year versions of him, sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Half hour down. Remo making fun of Salamakers. He did get manhandled there.
They killed him, and he stayed up.
Probably because Loca held him up. It's like, no, you're staying up. You're gonna get fouled like a man.
Right? Beware of set pieces.
Yeah, with Modric.
And Pavlovic is good in the air. Rabiot had a couple of headers back then for us at least.
And this is the crazy thing with having a 40-year-old like Modric on the team is like for set plays, doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah.
David trying to press onto Magnan. Keeping Milan deep.
Come on,
See if he
go
can
right
make a
there.
mistake.
Come on, press. Win it
Yeah,
back now.
it does force the
Win
clearance
it
from the
back.
keeper, right? So if you can capitalize, which they didn't, because Milan is now breaking out. There's Pulisic with space. He's losing
Oh
all
my
his
god.
men.
Oh my god. How do you just let him run around like that, man?
Gatti was just staring at him as he
Oh,
blows past both Kelly and Rugani.
thank,
The
dude,
the only
thank God he's in bad form.
the only saving grace really is by the time he runs by the three defenders, he's on such an angle that he can only shoot it
Yep.
right towards Di Gregorio. Which in essence is still decent defending, taking an angle away, but I wouldn't go so far as saying that was intentional. So still shitty, shitty defending. But that's how this is gonna play out.
I survived the second scare now.
Yeah, it's gonna go both ways because both their defenses suck. So it could. It makes things exciting, at least when nobody has a good defense in the league.
Yep.
And by good, I don't mean those shitty teams that just park the bus and throw 10 dudes
Yep.
in front of it.
Dude, you know, I would love to just play 4 center backs and have 2, I don't know, like 2 good 8s on the ball at 10, and then just wingers that can push the opponent into the box and just
Oh,
play.
through ball.
Oh my
David
god. Oh
holds
my god.
it back.
Oh
He
my,
gets tripped
oh,
up.
oh my,
Oh my
oh
lord.
my god. Oh my
What
god.
the fuck, man? Stay on your feet.
Oh
Ball's
my
back
god.
in. McKennie keeps it. Cambiaso lays off to a flailing Kelly attempt.
Oh my god. Dude, how many times is he going to slip and miss the ball like that?
This is getting comical.
Dude, David has been in very. Oh God.
My God. Oh, it's worse on the replay.
Oh my God, man.
It's like he got scared of the presence of Gabia. That's a blooper reel.
Yeah.
And there, the commentator just said blooper reel. Yeah.
Are you bleeding? Oh, he has to get treated.
What happened?
Nosebleed. Don't know from what, but he has to change shirt and clean up his nose.
Hmm. Those are throwaway jerseys, anyways.
Yep.
When I was at the Adidas outlet yesterday, I go to where the jerseys usually are.
Yeah.
Go to that rack, and all they had for Juve was their home jersey, and I'm like, no, this won't do. I just don't care. I didn't even look at it. I just no,
Yeah.
no. Then I saw another rack with some jerseys on it, and I noticed it right when I walked in, but it had a Roma jersey. I'm like, nah, whatever. So I went back to it. I'm looking around. And I start finding some Juventus stuff, and it was the training crap and like old crap that nobody wants to buy, which made sense. It was the discount rack. And then this shirt shows up that I'm wearing.
That's a beauty.
And I'm like, what? And then I look at the tag and it says large. I'm like, there's no way. This is a men's large. I'm looking for the children's tag or something on it, right? It's like, there's no way.
What was the price, if I'm allowed to ask?
$60 Canadian.
Yeah.
Which is
Not
45 American or Euro.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not
No.
bad at all.
So, but this was sold out everywhere. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why the outlet store, there might be some little defect with this that I can't see, right? And
Yeah.
that's why it's at an outlet store.
Or sometimes they just simply return it, like from my experience in those things, like with merchandise. For example, they have jerseys or shirts they put on their puppets, like for like
Oh,
in
the
the
mannequins.
in
Yeah.
the mannequins in the shopping windows. And in Germany, you are only allowed to sell those on a discount because they have been sitting there, so they
Mm.
count as worn. And a lot of stores just send those back, and they go to the outlet stores. They
Oh,
just
nice.
get cleaned ones, and then you can essentially continue to sell them.
So good defensive work by Chico there, working in deep in his own zone, down in the corner, just stealing the ball, getting the ball turned around upfield. And I just love that sort of work rate. The winger coming out on defense. Yes, Primo, we were talking about me finding this very rare, hard to find jersey on discount. So fuck yeah. Because that Adidas store has let me down so many times in the past few years. I had a couple lucky strikes, and then I went dry,
Yeah.
crossed into the box, Scotty attacking, even though it's well out of bounds already.
Dude, he scores one great goal, and no, he can't let it go. Like like a good dose of cocaine.
Now Chico's down,
Always.
and what's up with him? He did go for a hell of a run up and down the pitch. Hopefully it's just the wind that got knocked out of him. But he is holding his abs. Hero saying ab injury.
Thanks for the ref cam.
Taking a drink of water. Cooling off. Hopefully he's okay. Helping him up. Let's see what happens here.
But I thought Komoli only buys useless players. I just leave it at that, and I won't address those comments any further.
Few minutes left of the half anyways. He might have just needed a break. It is restarted now with Milan. Still kind of sitting deep.
Bro,
How did
get
that
to
ball
the
get through?
ball, man.
They're just watching the ball trickle through the midfield. Lazy. Unaware. And Pulisic is the one you got to watch out for.
Yep.
That was offside at the end of the day, but still. Four minutes left of this half. I'm sure they'll see this one up all locked up. They'll talk about some old times and how they love each other. And they'll hug it out and start the second half. And maybe somebody might decide to score in the second half. We'll see now. Yildiz trying to lose his man. They do well working the outside of this box, but they're never banging the inside.
Is someone in the chat a Juventus member? And if yeah, what are the perks of it? Like, is it just like early bird stuff for tickets, or are there other
Yeah, it's
perks?
all on the website. It really only makes sense if you're kind of local.
Oh, okay.
Or if you get like the more expensive memberships, you get like
Yep.
cross into the box, headed wide. That was a scare there. Milan coming in hot. Yildiz losing the ball, trying to get cute with it, really. Milan winning the ball back and just coming for a quick strike, not messing around.
Honestly, now counting all these chances, they had, in my opinion, 3 chances, and we were a bit lucky.
Yeah, but they suck, so
Yep.
same as us.
Yep. I'm just hoping for a genius moment.
Lands to David.
Come on.
He's going to run into a couple of his own players first and passes
That
nobody. And Kalulu is going to... They're all aiming for about 30 feet to the right of the net.
Yeah.
Like, every shot is going to that exact same part right of the net. It's insane. Kalulu can shoot the ball.
No, he can't.
He should be able to get it on net. You know, like he's not so atrocious that he shouldn't be able to not get it on net. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these shots have gone just wildly out of bounds, and all of these guys were capable. They're all professionals. They can all hit the net.
Well,
I'm
what
certain of
happened
it.
there? What happened there? It looked like a car crash. Like who fault who?
And
Oh
it's
yeah,
a
yeah, yellow
yellow
for
car.
Fofana.
Yeah.
What happened? I just saw them both like
It just
crashing into each other.
Yeah, they ran into each other. I'm sure we'll see it here. Ref cam. That
Ref
didn't really
wasn't even
show it.
looking, or at least like
Well,
the
his chest,
camera.
maybe. We only see what his chest sees. We don't see what his face sees. Oh, I kicked through.
Oh yeah.
That angle makes sense.
Thanks for the useless ref cam.
But we got ref cam now. Let's use it. Like the new toy. We're gonna play with it for a couple weeks and
But
figure it out.
I have to say, the implementation is better than the one in the Premier League, at least. Like that's one thing Italy does better than England. That's the ref cam.
Small victories.
Yeah, man. And honestly, Germany has the best, ironically. Like the resolution of the cameras and everything is really good. Like you see a lot with it.
Yildiz gonna take a corner. Short. Go. Holds on to it.
Into the
Crosses.
corner.
And yeah. Do it one more time. 1 minute added on, 30 seconds down. Bugani and Kelly taking
By
some
the way,
words.
I have to say it because I was very negative, but Kelly is winning me slowly over.
Straight to Magnan.
Like he really actually like works hard and deserves my respect, man.
Yeah, he's been okay. Let's remind ourselves that our standards are pretty low.
Yeah, of course. Like by our standards, yeah.
And that's the half. 0-0. So it's one of those. Oh no, let's get she back. So it's gonna be one of those games. It's 0-0. McKennie outperforming Thuram, yeah. McKennie always does well. McKennie. You gotta start respecting, or at least this club has to start respecting McKennie and what he offers.
Yeah, but I'd respect him more if he plays wingback and not midfielder. It just, yeah.
Yeah, he gets less opportunities to take shitty shots defensively. You can, you know what? It's one of those things too that to shoot well, you kind of need that momentum. You just get thrown in. It's like, oh, go score a goal. You might get a head or something like that. But you really need to get those reps in that attacking role and get that sort of killer instinct back. So I would think if you put him in a more advanced role consistently, he might get that confidence,
Yep.
not be as horrible at that phase of the game. But because he's a bulldog, you can just throw him into like a wing back position, and yeah, he's going to do well. He doesn't need to shoot in that situation. All right. Well, I guess I pull up some Spot Mob. Let's see what that old thing is saying about this game. Give me a second as I move my screens around, and here we go. So, I like looking at the momentum. It was kind of interesting to see, mostly Juve's favor, but it does ebb and flow.
Yep.
Ebbs a lot harder in Juve's direction for the most part, and a little more
But
frequently.
both are trying equally bad. It's just like we had more possession, I believe, and our sequences were better. But the few times they had chances, those were dangerous counters. I think their chances overall were better than ours, but overall, I think our game plan was okay.
Well, possession does go 54%.
Oh, they have a bit more than us, yeah.
Bit
Didn't feel
more.
like
But what we saw why people can't stand Allegri, or one of the, I think, the determining factors, I believe, is side pass FC.
Yeah.
You're kind of seeing this with Milan. They're not really moving that ball forward effectively. Yeah, the possession, but what kind of possession? XG 0.3 to 0.4. So again, kind of equally as bad.
Yep.
Total shots 6 to 4. Big chances both at 0. So yeah, equally as bad. Okay, here's the shots.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at where they go. That one.
Wide left.
Position.
Yeah.
This one.
Wide
Same
left.
position. This one, oh, that one got blocked, but like it was going that
Okay.
same general direction. That one, oh,
wide left.
This one, oh, even left.
Even wider left.
This one, okay, that one actually hit the target.
Damn. There must be something on that side.
Oh my lord! Like I was not joking when I said they were all going there.
No.
And then Milan, 2 on target, 2, bit wide. Yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. Passing 213, 92% to 245, 89%. So somewhat similar. Fouls 5 to 3, corners 2 to 0. There's not a whole lot here.
No.
To really separate the teams. This is one of those situations where I think the stats do kind of reflect the scoreline.
Yeah, it's only just we have to pay attention, like on defense when they have the ball. Like the situations themselves aren't dangerous, but we allow Milan to be dangerous because we are so pathetic at defending in the end. Because we leave all of a sudden that much space for Jimenez to just dance through our like back line.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't afford stuff like that because the quality, no matter like doesn't matter that Jimenez hasn't scored a goal yet. This far, if we allow them that space, like he will still score. Like the quality is still good enough. So we have to pay attention defensively.
For everyone just joining in for the halftime, welcome in. Please remember to like and subscribe to the video. If you're watching us on X, you can type in at thedivesports to find us on YouTube and get into the comments over there. And conversely, I'll just put up the QR code right there. Yeah, the Dive YT on X. If you wanna watch us in X, because we're both places now. We're doing it both.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's look at some of the player ratings then.
Hey, yesterday for the Chelsea versus Liverpool game, we had 1K people overall on X watching.
Oh, on X, because YouTube dropped the ball again, but X did all right.
Yep. No one came over, man. I begged them to come over to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we beg. All right, yeah. So let's look at this here. The only one of both teams in the green is Locatelli with a 7.3. Everyone else is 6. Again, no real differentiating factor between these two teams. Both equally as bad.
None whatsoever. Yeah.
And like, let's look at the stats. Let's see what he did to earn this 7.3. He took a shot that went to that same position as all the others. Okay, accurate passes, 35 for 35. That's impressive. 2 chances created. He did get some balls into the box, but of course, we tripped on ourselves. Yeah, I mean, I guess the passing game, long balls 1 for 1. Passes into final third is 9. So just under a third, so 30% or so are going into the final third. 1 touch in opposition's box, 41 touches. Like he's involved. 1 tackle, 1 interception, 2 recoveries, 1 dribble pass. 3 for 5 ground duels won. Yeah, but 7.3. He did okay.
I'd agree. He's the best player so far. Like he has a lot of touches. Overall, he has pretty much control over the game. He dictates the pace, which that's maybe an issue as well because the pace is quite slow. But overall, he's been good, and he even tried. How many shots was it he took? Was it 1 or 2?
One.
Oh, 1, yeah. But he's trying. That's what I
He's
expect for this man.
yeah, and Tento saying Loka Chico Kalulu. The only one
Jesus,
who's really doing it.
Nico Gonzalez just skied a shot from, I don't know, 10 yards over the crossbar for Atleti.
Hey, we still technically own him, so
Oh,
you never know.
Jesus, like that went like 10 meters like above the crossbar.
But he stayed on his feet at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Small victories.
And he's playing on the left.
Yeah, he's should be able to play both sides.
He's playing next to Julian Alvarez.
Huh, well, it's a good partner to have. Yeah,
Still
I mean, hopefully he
my
does
my
well.
my my favorite player in world football still, Julian Alvarez.
See,
Yeah.
I see. So just look at the table as it stands with both Napoli and Roma winning today. If we draw, we actually go into fifth, Inter ahead on goal differential in fourth, both at 12 points. Milan taking the lonely third place at 13 points. Of course, if that changes, if we do win, that's really where a swing happens. Is we pop up into third, and Milan and Inter tied up at 12. It's interesting for the whole table, really. Like everyone else is kind of watching this game right now. Because once again, if we do land up in third, here we are saying that with what we did with the transfer market, we should, looking at our competition, be able to get a third place. Initially, we were saying we should get fourth, top four.
Yep.
Then we kind of ease into a third place finish.
Yep.
If you can beat your Milans, yeah, we're in that trajectory. Now it is still early. If we lose this game, even okay. I mean, let's not hit the panic button yet. We're not sacking Tudor. The reason why the Tudor rumors are coming up, 4 draws in a row.
Yep.
He has his issues. We've talked about him, his game management, his tactics. Sure. But what's happening after today is an international break.
Exactly.
That's the time when coaches would get sacked, so you can get the new guy a few extra days to do something.
And there's literally no one on the horizon.
And yeah, number 2, because it's international break, it's just there's nothing happening, and journalists need to make money, so they make shit up and they make up rumors.
Yeah.
And that's most likely the situation right now. Now, if they're seriously considering Tudor's position with the club right now, I would expect to hear rumors about possible coaches that aren't the names that are currently employed and doing well, such as Antonio Conte and Max Allegri.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as you said, there's nobody on the market. And is it worth...
Paladino's running around.
True enough. Palladino also isn't the guy that you sack Tudor for and throw in mid-season.
Yeah. No, you only take him like with a full preseason, and if you get him actual players.
And then you say Mancini. Now here's the problem with Mancini. Sure, he's an available name. Not the worst name either. But you throw him in mid-season. He's not going to come on a short-term contract. He's going to be he wants to be locked in 2-3 years, and he's expensive. Is that who you want to lock in for 2 to 3 years on an expensive contract? Yeah, you're joking about Ranieri, obviously.
he won't leave his very well paid CEO whatever of sports relations spot at Roma. He's fine there.
No, obviously not Ranieri. I'm only made Tudor the coach, and I understand. Like, I don't completely agree. I was upset with this.
Let's
There
not
was no
to
options.
to that.
There's no viable options really. Like you had him for what was it, 10 games, 13 match, whatever the hell it was. You build that consistency. You have to put some faith. That's where that 2-year contract
Yeah.
came from. Is that you have to put some faith in the guy. There's a
Yeah.
psychology with that, right? And there was a performance. It wasn't like a straight 2 years. It was a 1+
Yeah.
on condition. So it's not the worst thing in the world. You need some sort of consistency. The one thing Tudor has done is make this team act at least like a team. Now, are they in the
Serviceable. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a serviceable team.
and any other coach that you can get that's willing to come, that's available, is not going to give you anything better than what we have right now.
Not with the
They
current players.
they
Yeah.
they may perhaps, but that's a gamble. And how much more will they improve the team? And is it worth that gamble? And that's the situation that we're in. Is that no, it really isn't worth that gamble. And at least Tudor has that so-called Juve DNA that all these Twitter fans love. So at the very least, we have a serviceable coach that's got the DNA. Speaking of DNA, I'm gonna go release some of that into the toilet. I'll be right back.
All right. There are a ton of bad coaches, very few good coaches. No one wants to come here right now. No, none of the big names wants to coach Juventus right now. And in the chat wasn't. You are saying it, Primo Zidane. I think yesterday during the Chelsea Liverpool match, it was Dan, I believe. He asked for Zizou as well, and none of those coaches will come to Juventus. Like Zidane only did good at the ready-made nest at Real Madrid with a team that, quite frankly, I could have coached to in the Champions League because they were the best team in world football. We don't know how good his actual like coaching quality is because we have never seen him take other opportunities. Like there were so many good opportunities for Zidane to coach. He could do how many like Manchester United wanted him for I don't know how many times, and he never went there. I know Manchester United is a shit show, but they are right now a bigger name for a coach. And yeah, like none of the big coaches will arrive. Zidane, like I said, hasn't proven anything to me because he hasn't gone anywhere else and tried to prove something. And then said he wasn't willing to learn other languages. That's why he never went to England, as an example. But I don't know. Like, if you want to be a great coach, you can't be only focused on on the languages you can speak. Like, yeah, I bet he can speak okay Italian because he played for a while at Juventus, and he can speak Spanish is my bet because he played a long time for Real Madrid, and of course French as well. But Pep was enthusiastic enough to learn like perfect German to coach at Bayern. So yeah, if he wanted to be the coach, he would have became the coach already, or he would have coached other teams. But since that opportunity wasn't there, or now that he didn't do it, there's no reason to think that he will coach Juventus. Like, why would he?
We
Why
got
would he do
kickoff.
that? Yeah,
Game's on.
yes, sir. We are talking Zizou. What are your thoughts?
Oh, that guy again.
That guy again. Just as an example, like none of the chat said actually Zidane. It's just Primo bantering, but yeah.
Stop it, Primo. We are synced up.
Yep.
Yeah, follow along. Timer's there. Like and subscribe if you're joining us in now, fresh for the second half. Links down in the description for X, Twitter, Discord, Spotify, all of it. And Juve holding on to the ball. Kind of holding on to it early on. Yeah. Side pass FC as well at the moment. See if they can move it forward. Do we get more of the same? Like it's just a matter of time when some of these guys fails to fumble the ball in the box and actually puts their foot through it. No press by Milan. Sitting deep. Juve lack of options to penetrate. Big switch of play to the left. Doesn't quite work out. Oh, a little layoff there.
Come
Kelly.
on.
Palulu. Chico. Working
Come
the
on.
edges. Cutting in. Crosses. Get the corner.
No.
Taken quickly and short. Scoops it back in the box. It lands.
Come on,
Oh, what a
oh,
save!
what a save!
Smashing it at the doorstep, and Magnan just puts a body in front.
Was that Gatti again?
Gatti with another blocked off. Rugani going at it. He's chopped out of the way. Back out to Yildiz. Oh, and what a hack on Yildiz. Advantage given, but here's the whistle. That's going to be a kick in a decent spot. Yeah, just gets up in his feet. Easy foul, easy call.
Was that shot from Gatti? Yeah.
It was
offside.
too. Did it
Got
go off his
offside.
arm? Taking it on the volley, and yeah, Magnan just going full face into it.
But I think it would have been offside.
It may have been. But regardless, Tico dumping the ball into the chaos and making something happen. Oh, what a
my
horrible.
God. Bro.
Just giving away on the free kick. I don't know what they were trying to do. Loka, though, after having the ball given away to Modric, he comes in from behind and just chops him down, picking up a yellow card.
Yeah, deserved. Like, he stopped the break.
Did he ban Sky? Did he say something?
Called people dumbasses again.
Oh. Wouldn't be his first time. It gets progressively longer, by the way.
I allow the messages and critique and whatever, but stop calling the sporting director dumbass and yeah. Oh, sorry, the general manager.
Well, here's a cool story. Is that
Like,
if anybody is a dumbass, it's typically the keyboard warrior that's doing nothing with his life sitting in his basement. Kind of like we're doing right now. We're just not being dicks about it. And that's kind of the key.
Like you can't voice your criticism respectful, man. Like I think we have been quite tolerant and we even went into some debates, but you don't need to call people dumbasses and morons. And that happened now a few times. That enough is enough.
Well, there you go. I mean, everyone else is behaving. Only takes one. Good to see Rugani, though. Putting in another shift. Solid so far.
Oh, Gotti.
Oh.
Oh, Gotti.
Be the commentator's curse if they were to score there. Rich. Looking for options. Oh, big slide in by Gatti. It's a throw-in, though. Rabiot working it. Kalulu can't get it free, and it's cycled back around for Milan. Can they find any space with Juve sitting deep?
Just a matter of time until they misplace a pass, and then it's our time again.
We'll see. There's Modric going long.
No, 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 no. Does he
They
give the
pointed to
penalty?
this. Did he point to the spot or not? No, he's saying that he fell over. There was contact.
Did he point to the penalty point, or did he give it as a goal kick? Like, I don't know if he pointed or if he did the,
I thought I
flat hand.
saw him point, but
Come on, that's not a foul, bro.
I don't know if that's a foul. Let's look at this. There wasn't that much contact. Commentator thinks it's a penalty. So the check's in progress. I think he did call a penalty. Check over. Still a bit of mystery here. There's no clear indication which way it's going. Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
he
penalty.
already put the.
Yeah. That one's going to be talked about. I think it's a little late. It's not like his heels were clipped or anything. I don't know. But Pulisic from the spot now. And this is all it takes to change the game. And he skies it! Oh my lord! He puts it! Oh my god! He Baggio'd it!
Oh, he did the Vlahovic.
With the Vlahovic. Yeah, that looked like a Vlahovic, actually, the curl on it. Yep. He tried to put it in the top corner and puts it in the stands.
Oh.
Neither
Hey,
one of the Americans on either team.
Ball don't lie.
And the Canadian. The Americans and the Canadians. Showing their
Ball
real
don't
worth
lie.
tonight.
That was the penalty, so didn't score.
Yeah, that's it, Americans. Yell out for it. America.
America.
That was ridiculous. And you know what? Good riddance. Because I don't really think that was a penalty.
That
Jimenez
wouldn't
went
even
over.
be that wouldn't even be a field goal that was so wide right. Like it wasn't just high, like it went also like wide to the oh my god, I was scared there for a second.
No, Di Gregorio's got that Pulisic strike from just outside the box. Not enough pace on it. Not enough shape. Ray Finkel. It's Ace Ventura reference. Laces out.
All right, get to head back into the game.
Like it's
Not-
chaos, but it's to the point where they're so bad they can't
Yeah.
make any advantage out of it. Oh, and just another bad giveaway, boys. And Gatti just has to boot it down the sidelines. Fofana's down. Hey, they referenced Baggio as well in that. That's two references I made that the commentators came back afterwards and reconfirmed. Love it. It's Tomori. I think I said Fofana. Whatever. It was Tomori down. Another look at the Pulisic shot. And he had Di Gregorio going the other way. And there's Pinsolio losing his mind on the sidelines. Oh boy. Love it. I guess I should also say as well, if you are on X, I always say like subscribe on YouTube, but I mean you can like and follow on X as well. You can even do both.
Yeah.
Oh, David's gonna lay down. So it is a free kick here. Modric, I am assuming, is taking it. But we'll see. Jimenez is there. Now Modric has the eyes. This. No, it's not, but it goes into the wall by Jimenez. Punched out. Di Gregorio can't get on it. Lugani whiffs a ball, gets enough contact, but still in play here for Milan. Oh,
That
and now that's a foul on
how is that
Kalulu.
not a
Easy.
yellow now? He took his legs away, like
Yeah, I mean, it could be. That's Rabiot. He's known to be sloppy like that.
okay, it's not yellow.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot.
I take that back.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just Rabiot not knowing where his feet is.
Oh, he not falling asleep again? He looks like he looks
He's
like he
always
just woke up, so
he's always one cannoli away from full food
yeah.
slumber. And that's a foul on Kalulu now with Pulisic going down easy. So
Bro, what are these passes? We can't even do like 3 passes in a row.
on with the possession, trying to work it through a midfield, but they're going backward.
I like our movement now at least. Like we try to press, but not like headless chicken. We try to go man v man press.
We have to be smart when you do have a Modric that can
Yeah.
control the game so well, right? You do have to be a little bit more pragmatic with how you run around.
You just shoot, just get the ball away, man.
Yeah, they can't clear the zone right now. Gatti's booting it forward, but it's more up than forward. Still Milan. Juve trying to settle in deep. Pulisic trying to walk through. No space.
Oh,
But the
man.
clearance, not good again. Straight to Di Gregorio, who has to take a second attempt to grab it. Oh, and Chico taken out there. That's a yellow. There it is. Chico was going to be gone, and Bartasagi just trips him up. Easy yellow. They're contesting it. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, let's look at the replay here. Yeah, just completely missed and then pushed him down. Stopped his run. I mean, it wasn't a heavy tackle, but he
But
stopped the offensive
yeah,
movement.
yeah, yeah.
Like, it is what it is, bro. The Juve will not move it up. That was a funny one. Rabiot staring at it, waiting for it to go out of bounds. It doesn't, so he has to play it. Tico's always almost falling, though, Primo.
Oh yeah.
He might be 3 feet tall, but he's always 1 foot from the ground. Oh, almost a pretty layoff, but Chico's there to steal it.
Come on.
Wide to Kalulu. Dumps it forward straight to
No,
Manya.
no one's there. All right. Time for Vlahovic. We tried.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, David has been absent. Yeah, Primo, they're the fembots. Oh, and Salamakers just put it out the touchline on the other side.
Just a tad bit overcooked. Just a little bit. Oh, Loftus Cheek. That was.
Oh, cheeky boy. Yeah, there's going to be some subs coming up. That's predictable. Allegri locked in at zeros. 60th minute, looking at a sub. That's about how you do things.
Come on, quick man, movement. You can't be slow.
Chico's actually mad about that because he wanted to get released there into the open space.
Yeah, let the defense just reset. Oh,
And now they're going to make the substitutions. Fofana and Jimenez make way.
Allegri talking to his son.
Yeah. Left Cheek and Liao. Yeah, those are probably the best substitutions you have available, so they come on right away.
Offensive changes, yeah. Leao even more breakaway speed than Jimenez. Maybe even better finisher.
Only 21 minutes played on the season, though, so this is going to give him another 28 plus.
Yep.
Like he's going to get more minutes this game than he has all season. Yeah, it looks like Juve are like, oh shit. Let's not do anything dumb now. Pass out to Chico. These long crosses, which in the field are nice, but they don't move it forward from there. They get locked up. It takes so long for them to switch it.
Yep.
Milan playing wide enough that it's
And
mostly
we are always so slow switching sides. Like our players like just don't have the vision to get that done quicker with less passing stations.
Oh, and there's a bit of a feed forward, but overtouched by Yildiz, who's had a very quiet game as well. Was that taken out by Milan? It is a Yildiz throw. But time of the half now, I feel kind of just settling in. See if these changes do anything. The throw in is knocked out for a corner. All right. I mean, you got to eventually make something out of one of these.
Yeah, but Allegri is always good with set pieces, so
We've been decent this year, though. We've done well enough.
yeah.
At least on the attack, the defending side. I
The
mean,
defending is
ball in, headed out, still in play. Oh god, dude.
tough.
Yeah, that's a little much, buddy. Pushing over Bartasagi.
Why can we make changes as well? Like
No. Yeah,
all right,
Vlahovic.
there's the sign. There's the sign.
Yeah, he's got to be coming on. Going on international break too. Like you can put him on early. It's not like you're saving minutes on him. Just get him on the field. If nothing else, you're just putting the fresh legs.
Come on, no speed.
Yeah, oh, he slows it down. Oh boy, Cambiasso had a break on the left and just stops up. Point of the game where I'm forgetting to breathe. Hilda's on the corner. They like working this left corner. Cross in, headed out. Back to Loca, dump back in. Yildiz, and it's out for a corner. Feeling some momentum. Openda. Gonna be some big changes coming.
Okay.
Do they go to 2 strikers? Don't think they would. Because Vlahovic was not there with his penny off, so okay, who's getting on this? Who's two going for the ball instead of one dropping into the box? Oh, somebody took a foot.
That's Loca.
And Liao trying to chip it.
Jesus.
Oh man, that wasn't a horrible attempt from there. That was from his own. Yeah, that was in the center circle. He took that shot.
Yeah.
Off the field, trying to catch Di Gregorio off his line, who does get back in time. He may have still been able to save that if it did go on target, but
got away with it. There's Vlahovic.
There is, yeah. So let's see what we get now. Vlahovic, Thuram, Openda.
Oh, Conceição for Yildiz out.
Yildiz is out. He honestly had a bad game. He's played so many minutes.
We are changing. We're taking away Yildiz and Conceição.
Are we playing 2 striker, or does Openda play the Yildiz role? David Yildiz and Conceição are all out.
What?
And Thuram is interesting. Okay, we'll have to see what we get. It's still 3 at the back with Locatelli lane deep. You see that much so far.
I'm so confused.
Is it a 3-5-2? Openda working. It's out of bounds.
Well,
honestly,
but with McKennie as the 10,
he can do it.
Can he?
Sure.
We've seen it not work well.
Is he the 10? And is it an actual 3-5-2 that we're getting? Oh, that feed almost worked out. There was an appeal for handball. I didn't see much there. Milan trying to come back in on a counter. Pulisic is stopped up by Kefren. So they're checking now tomorrow. Ooh, maybe?
For handball?
No, I don't think so.
No. No, I know, but
like 4-3-3 right now.
I would have kept at least like one of Yildiz or Conceição because they can have that one moment of genius.
He's just
Like at least keep Yildiz as the like in the midfield or whatever because he can do that. Like I would at least keep one of those.
Openda got through all of that. Oh, there's nobody for the rebound. And there's a whistle. There's chaos on the field now. The crowd is so loud, you're not even really hearing that there is a whistle on the play.
Calma, the ref is saying calma.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, it was out there.
Milan kick back off. And it has sort of been all Juve the past few minutes.
Dude, stop grabbing him. My God. Dude, Gotti gets me angry sometimes, man.
Land's going to take a turn now. Rabiot moving it out left. Juve's dropped into the bus. Rabiot dumps it into the box. Nobody to attack it. But it's still Milan. Back to Modric. She's playing out wider now. Pulisic dumping into the box. It lands to Leao, who finds nothing but the water bottle sitting beside the net. And that should have probably went in. And this is why Rafael Leao has not seen any minutes. And this kind of goes back to that earlier comment, right? Like, even a guy like Leao, if he's not consistently getting those minutes up there, you're just going to be a little bit off.
But the challenge was good by Rugani. Like, he made the angle harder for Leo.
Yeah, he got in the way. Forced the matter a little bit, sure. But Leao should get that one on target. Milan picking up a little foul there on Openda. Oh yeah, Pavlovic with the shove. And Kunku coming on for Pulisic, which I kind of expected that to be one of the, it's another attacking option. It's their only other attacking option.
Yep.
So yeah, both coaches want to win it. Have we agreed on a formation here? Because Kalulu's playing up. It's almost like a 4-2-4.
Nice challenge.
Rugani? Gatti gets it. Rugani just saves it from getting worse.
Okay.
Well, these cards will eventually.
Oh yeah. He grabbed him before the challenge.
Gatti has been very grabby today.
Very. And Rugani was there. I don't know if there was a need for it.
This one a little farther out, but still a dangerous.
Always dangerous, yeah.
Modric dumps it in short, and that's laid off for a shot over the bar. Sorry. Another look at that Leao miss. Allegri was like, wow. Oh, Kelly Openda puts it into the stands. And that should have definitely been on target.
I saw that in already.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Oh my, that was really bad.
That
He just gets it all wrong. Not like, no, the shape is the opposite direction. Man, it was always going to be a tough shot to get off in time and to get the angle, but that was not the attempt. "15 minutes to go now. Neither team. Oh, come on, Leao. And the ref does well. No call. Tells him to get up. Like, Leao going down like that, easy, because he can't break past the defender, is just as sloppy as Gatti hugging the guy because he got beat. It's the same shit. Wake the fuck up and go faster. or just get in better position. Even getting cute, passing it through Di Gregorio works out this time. Vlahovic getting held up a little bit. Out wide now, Kalulu joining the attack, crossing it into the box, and Modric is there to cut it out. And a bad pass turns it over to Juve for a throw-in. And Allegri didn't look like he was happy with that. Tudor animated, trying to rally the troops. Kalulu puts it in. Cambiaso's going to take a shot here, and it's direct to Magnan. Cambiaso has not had that killer shot this year at all. Off this cheek, top down. Certainly Milan. Crowd's getting into it now. Milan's looking for options. Loftus Cheek certainly adding some size into that front line right now. He's causing some troubles, but nothing much so far. No, Pavlovic blows it up, trips himself up, and it goes back to Milan's defensive line, and they'll have to reset this passage of play, finding no passage through the Juve midfield even.
Dude, this is an ugly second half.
That ball can't get clearly through either. Throwing for Milan. I know it was Lulu throw. Both teams have 2 substitutions, and there's 12 minutes left, so still some changes to affect the game late on. It's funny because the changes that have been made so far have indicated that both coaches want to come away with the points. They want the win. Yet, from what we see on the field, it doesn't really reflect that. Like when given the opportunity, which there have been, they're just like, no, I'm gonna screw this up. I don't want it.
I think if you ask both, they take a draw right now.
Yeah. It's not the worst outcome.
Right, to the ones to change.
Hostage.
Hostage. Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh no, hostage.
okay, I guess we're not getting a change. Kenny with the long throw. He just boots it back for Di Gregorio pickup. That didn't have to be the option, I don't think.
No.
Noka looking deep. And Openda taken down. No call. Lacking a bit of flow right now.
Dude, Tudor's getting away with a lot there in the coaching zone.
Mhm.
Or outside the coaching zone, I should say.
Yeah, it depends on the ref and, like, what the coach is actually if he's just yelling at his players instructions, I mean, it's different if he's yelling at the ref for a bad call. Like, do you really want the refs to be focusing on
No, no,
on
no.
you know?
So some referees would have been more stringent.
Yeah. Well, this has been a well officiated game today.
Yeah,
Maybe that penalty we can have a discussion about.
that was very soft.
But generally speaking, I have not been upset with the officiating.
But when will we make the 2 last subs?
Well, they still need to do it as well. So yeah. When's this happening? Regani's just getting up in Liao's face. You know, that's all you need. Just take the threat out of the play. Don't need no ball playing or whatever the fuck. Oh, and what's this? Openda behind the play gets hit and is on the ground. Pavlovich just shoves him over. Interesting. Yeah, it is Juve's ball further up the pitch. If Loka can dump one into danger, but
My guess is pass to Kalulu. Oh, no.
goes a little wider, but gets cut out. Dropping down for Cambiasso to chase. And it's business as usual. Was back to Di Gregorio and try to work it around the right. Ooh, it does make it to McKenny.
In the
Who
mid
dumps it in. Not a good pass. Goes back to him, though. Lulu tries to dump in. And Gatti's head puts it out of play. And there's just booting the ball back and forth now at this point. Locatelli finding Thuram, who gets cut out. Back to Loca. Wide to Kalulu. Had a decent game. I just wish she was, I don't know, maybe more athletic. He is one of those hybrid players, right? Like,
Yeah. Dude, they are 5v2 in their own box. Why do we keep crossing?
final five. And we get Kostic now.
For Rugani. Now it's a 4-3-3. Also, no.
There's no other? You got one more
Sorry.
substitution?
Hold up. What is?
What's going on?
Hold up.
You took out
Sorry.
your best defender to put on Kostic.
Process.
Yeah,
Very
this is
process.
crossing in July. I understand, but it was Rugani you took off. He's going all in. Like, he doesn't. We'll see how this plays out.
I don't understand the lineup. So
Cambiaso's on the right now.
So Cambiaso on the right.
Still 3 at the back. It's Kelly, Gatti, and Kalulu in the back. 3,
Cambiaso
5,
right.
2,
Kostic
3, 4,
left.
3. Oh, Vlahovic finds a ball and wants to give it straight back because why not? Now he's pissed off and coming in for a slide tackle on the other side of the pitch and pushes it out for a throw.
And yeah, 3-5-2.
Milan's still with 2 changes to be made. Mind you, less sure options available for Allegri. Why did we not make a final change?
We
Talks
still
about
have one. We still have a window left, technically.
No, I know. Well, like, what are you gonna wait? You're gonna give Adjets another 30 seconds? He talked about using him to add some chaos in at the end of the game.
I
Oh yeah,
know.
take McKennie off.
Is Max Wacking to give Coney the Winter 30 seconds? I don't know.
It's just nice steal by Kostic. Thuram gets it. Oh, can't get through
Oh,
to Vlahovic.
almost.
That was almost the pass.
So, Cambiaso.
What a pass it would have been.
Nice change. Now it's Kostic.
Inshallah for a
Through a
corner.
corner. All right, now I'm awake. Come on. Kostic on corners? Let's go.
Six to 0 on the corners.
Come on, man, please.
Ball in, headed out, and cleared down the line. Defense is pinching up, so Balulu has to chase down. And Loka.
By the way, I'm sorry, but Di Gregorio should have been there to get that pass, and not that shouldn't be Kalulu running down the whole pitch to get the ball back. Like Di Gregorio should be standing higher there.
I wonder if they're just keeping him back just as safety. But yeah, I see what you're saying. He's already been chipped out a couple times this game.
Maybe because that allows the opponent time, like the time that Kalulu is running
Yeah.
back, that's time for the defense to spread out again, so they're not pushed into the
Yeah, it's not fully committed.
Yeah.
But I see he got chipped twice today and almost got bitten those 2 times. So I kind of understand. Can't win it back. Modric feeds it in. Punched away. Another attempt is chopped outside tackle.
Thank God they are trash. Oh, God.
And that's Modric. That's what Modric can deliver.
Thank you, Gotti.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Thank you, Gotti, for leaving that gigantic gap there.
Really added on. Back off. Why did I here? Yeah, what a pass. For a game that had a lot of bad passing, there has been a couple decent passes. Allegri losing his shit.
That is the one moment Max usually needs to win a game like this. Like, how many times did we see that? And then Leo just completely shit. And they had multiple chances like that where they could have just out of nowhere hit us.
This game could have gone either way, but it's going nowhere. And then they're both going to talk about how they were both so defensively sound. And it was a defensive victory and all this bullshit. And it really wasn't. Because, I mean, both teams should have had like 3 or 4 goals. Inshallah, Kostic. It's still around. It's still in the air. And they're going to boot it into the 200s.
Right. That.
Thuram and McKennie occupying the same space. They're not. Nobody's sure who's going for it. And as a result, it was a half opportunity for both of them. Oh, Thuram goes through McKennie. Yeah, Ati doing well to cut that run out.
Come on, 30 seconds left, bro. Let's go.
I think you're going to get a bit more than the 93, but let's see.
Yeah, no risk. All right.
And then they're clearly playing for the point. Why have 3 when you can have 1? Let's not be greedy.
Hey, still unbeaten.
You shut your whore mouth.
Do you remember with Motte after, I don't know, how many draws has it been? We were still unbeaten, and then we lost like 3 games in a row.
Oh, we got 92 minutes and 58 seconds. We didn't get the full 3 minutes.
Wow,
Yep.
that was
Yep.
that
was
tiresome.
it. That was the game. My lord. All right. Well, let's bring up the table then at the end of this match day 6. Here. So we're sitting 5th now, tied with Inter.
We're still there.
We're right in the conversation.
We are around.
2 points ahead of Atalanta. You're 1 point back from Milan. 2 points, or sorry, a full 3 points back from Napoli and Roma in first. So a game back. 3 and 3. We are
nothing to worry yet. Like
but with 3 wins, 3 draws, right? We got to put more wins up on the board.
Absolutely.
So let's look at the game facts. The momentum again, kinda more in Juve's favor overall, but same. I think we're gonna say same. Let's see what the stats say. Oh, 51-49. Now here, XG 1.74 to our 0.7. Total shots 12-13. They had more clear chances.
Yep, absolutely. They should have scored, honestly. They absolutely should have scored.
And I mean, look at passes: 420, 89%, 419, 90%. Fouls 15 to 8, corners 6. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple outliers, but okay, let's sum this up. Both teams played like shit.
Yeah.
They couldn't penetrate the midfield. There was no midfield. Neither one of them capitalized on the chances against each other's shitty back 3.
Yeah.
That was what we were predicting, that with a shitty back 3, anything can happen. It can open up. But with an inconsistent forward line and an inability to move the ball through the midfield, this applies to both teams. You end up with a shitty game ending in 0-0.
Yep.
So what should have been an emotional night, Tudor versus Max Allegri, turned into who can out-terrorize the other.
And I honestly think we terrorized a bit more.
In the fact that, the XG, their chances,
Yeah.
So
honestly, there's not a lot to say.
There really isn't.
We played like always. We didn't put the goal into the net. We didn't create clear-cut chances because we didn't have the genius moments from Conceição or Yildiz that we usually rely on. And that means we're not dangerous because we don't have a midfield, because our midfield is not able to play with the ball. Like it doesn't matter what the midfield composition is. We don't have that ability, so that leaves us down or makes us, yeah, like hoping for those sparks we get from Yildiz or Conceição usually. But yeah, it, it is what. And both of us made only 3 changes, right?
No,
Both
we made
both
4.
teams.
We made 4. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Kostic. I forgot Kostic already.
we
Sorry.
both left players on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I get it with Max. He barely has a bench.
and yeah, I mean that makes a little more sense. Again, he talked about throwing Adrien and as just a
Yeah.
chance creator, put some chaos into the game late on.
Yeah.
Why not at the 85th minute when he put Kostic on? I mean, that's a perfect opportunity to rest. I mean, McKennie, as decently as he did,
Yeah.
if you're trying to win a game and bang one in, yeah, throw an Adrien for McKennie. There's nothing wrong with that. Instead, you keep him on for the full 90. He comes out with a 6.7. He just existed. He did okay.
Yeah.
Any chance he had, he kind of fumbled because he's not a technical player. He put a shift in. I mean, what could we say? Di Gregorio getting the 8.5 player of the match just for stopping chances that we had.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'd always take a draw over a loss. It's just that we know that you still can beat this Milan team and that we left. Like I somehow don't get rid of the feeling that we left something on the table. Like that's just it. Like I don't mind a 0-0 versus Milan. Like that's not the match you win your titles and you win. Oh, sorry, let's not even talk about winning titles. Like you play up there for the upper positions. Like for example, next week. Sorry, not next week. After the international game break, we play Como, for example. I know Como is good, but that is one of those games that you have to win if you want to be up there.
Yep. No, yeah,
And
you have to start
yeah,
winning those.
yeah, that's what you have to do. Or the draw against Verona, for example. That's a game you have to win. Like those are the ones that are important. Like you don't win or lose in these. Like if you draw a game versus Inter, a draw a game versus Milan. Like those are good results to not lose the big games, but you have to win all the other ones. Those are important.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I'm David Hadnap. Like he had now is it 3, 4 stinkers in a row where he like didn't do anything. Like all the touches he had.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't know, but Vlahovic came on. No, nobody did anything. Is this one of those games where we want to like point a finger at David because he didn't show up? Sure, he didn't, but who did? Who showed up today on either team? Some people answered the door,
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm here. Come on in. I'm gonna go take a nap." Yeah. Uh, I think this is just one of those games that you have to, like, take off the dust. You got the point.
Polo hasn't played a game yet this season. Can we
Really
stop?
funny.
He hasn't played a single game this season. He is injured the whole time. I would rather take my chance on a free transfer like Jonathan David and play him rather than getting Colomuani, who evidently is injured until mid-October. Now it's international break, so he will be back after the international break. So that is how many games do we have in the books? 6 games.
Yeah,
Are you willing
not
are you
many.
willing to do a loan with obligation and then he will be there from game 7 on. I know it's in hindsight that he got injured and blah blah blah, but yeah, like
Yeah. So I don't know. What more else is there to be said that hasn't been said already? You know, it's at that point where it is frustrating, but we do have another international break.
and they are still fresh players. I still think we have to give them time. Openda and Shegrova. Shegrova has to become fit. Openda still has to learn to play with the team. Conceição was out for a while, and here this is now out of form for the last 2 games as well because we played him game in, game out. So give them time. And I'm not saying Tudor is the best coach and that he will be winning us the title or whatever. But we need to chill, man. We are playing for the Champions League spots, nothing more, literally. That's why he is the coach, because he brought us there. He can take care of this team, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So don't overthink all of this. And yes,
Look,
this team with all the players that Komoli brought in is still good enough to reach the Champions League.
well, our rosters was just. If you're looking with the depth, I would say Juve's roster is probably better than what Milan has.
How many times did you watch Openda play before he arrived here?
Why are you entertaining him? You know he's just a lonely boy in his parents' basement, angry that his mom hasn't bought him any more cheesy poofs. Let him stew. Let him stew in his own bullshit. Who cares? Nothing he says is intelligent. All right. Well, I mean that's Sunday night. That's Sunday night.
Yeah, and that was my main issue. We are missing a brain in the midfield. Exactly. All right. I know we are going, but stop calling people idiots. I told you that. Thank you. So, so.
You just throw the band hammer at him. I mean, like whatever. Like that just stresses people out for no reason.
Yeah.
Whatever. Sky, go fuck yourself. On that note, thank you everyone for joining in today. Please do like and subscribe. If you're over on X, come check us out on YouTube at The Dive Sports. And if you're on YouTube and want to see us on X, it's at The Dive OIT. We also have a Discord and Instagram, Spotify. All the links are down in the description. Otherwise, I don't know about our upcoming schedule. I do have to go to Toronto again this weekend, but we'll see. There'll be more shows. There'll be more shows coming up. It is international break. It might be a slow one. We'll play it by ear. We'll try to get something out. But I personally promise that after next weekend, I should be back to my normal schedule. I'll be around. And Dave, you're healthy again, which probably means you're going to be less available.
I'm way better, so I think I'll do a bit more content again.
Physically and well, like you were sick, but also your injury. Like, how's your injury?
Still bad, but yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, I was hoping for something a bit better.
Yeah, my illness will get better. The injury after the new year will be the earliest I can get an appointment.
Oh yeah, you're still waiting. Damn it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I know it sounds crazy, but I need to go watch some baseball. The Jays are currently up 2-0 over the Yankees.
I think the Eagles lost if they didn't get the fourth quarter comeback as well. They led 17-3 versus the Broncos and gave that up.
Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy Philadelphia. Actually,
the Broncos won.
And Philly, is Philly still in the MLB playoffs? They were. They're in the other league, National League. I don't pay attention. Let's see. Because Well, I mean, Dash has Detroit. Yeah, Phillies and Dodgers. That's gonna be a tough one. So your Phillies are in, and Dash's Tigers are in. So we all have a team in the playoffs, even though you don't
Okay.
really follow.
No, but I take it. So I guess I'm the Philly guy now, yeah?
You are
In
the Philly guy.
what?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
no, that's
Okay.
how that works.
I okay.
And I mean, it's a great name in baseball. It's easy to remember. It's the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, it's a nice name.
Yeah, you can't fuck it up. Okay, let's throw on that outro screen, and we will catch you sometime this week. Thank you for joining. Yeah, one of those days. Go shake off the dirt, freshen up, and
Go for a walk as an example.
that's probably what I'm gonna do. Yep, gonna go for a
Walk,
walk.
walk, walk it off. Get all that anger gone. Do the my last words before we head out. If a football game angers you more than, I don't know, 24 hours at the max, then you have nothing better to do in your life, man. Come on. Football is
Yeah,
not a priority in your life. It's nice to have, but it's the most important thing of the not important things. So
yeah.
get the walk, take your anger out, and it will be a better day, man.
Philosophy by Dave.